everywhere are eagerly awaiting the opening of Thor, Love and Thunder, which hits theaters tomorrow. Chris Hemsworth returns as the God of Thunder, along with Oscar winners Natalie Portman and Christian Bale. Here's ABC's Zareen Shah.
I want to choose my own path. Live in the moment.
Get your Stormbreaker axes ready.
I was just calling you.
Chris Hemsworth is back in action as Thor, God of Thunder, for the 4th installment of Marvel Studios' hit franchise, Thor, Love and Thunder.
What's it been like?
3, 4 years?
8 years, 7 months, and 6 days, give or take.
This is really
That's
different
love.
from all the other Thor movies. I mean, would you call this a rom-com?
Absolutely, yeah. Taika, when he pitched it to me, he said he wanted to make a romantic comedy set in space. It's a wacky, wild, intergalactic adventure.
This new adventure finds Thor on an uncharted journey to find inner peace.
My superheroing days are over.
But he's thwarted when a galactic killer named Gore, played by Christian Bale, seeks to make the gods extinct.
You are not like the other gods that are killed. You have something worth fighting for.
To combat the threat, Thor enlists the help of a trio of characters, including Valkyrie, played by Tessa Thompson,
What you up to, bro?
Korg, voiced by the film's director, Taika Waititi, and Thor's ex-girlfriend, Jane Foster, Natalie Portman, reprising that iconic role.
It's color we need? Let's bring the rainbow.
Bring the rainbow. Is that a catchphrase or something?
What was this cast like?
Amazing, yeah. I mean, I started this journey with Natalie 10, 11 years ago, and to team up again now and have be the mighty Thor was incredible and, again, unique and different. And Christian Bale, he comes in, blew us all away, as you'd expect, but was the, sweet, humble, kind, collaborative human that you'd want on a set.
After more than a decade playing Thor, this new film adds another layer to the Marvel superhero, going from dad bod to god bod.
Let's see who you are. And take off your disguise. And flick. Oh, you flick too hard, damn it!
How did you make the transformation?
Well, there was a bodysuit for the slightly kind of out of shape version of Thor. And then for normal Thor, it was just training.
Yeah.
I did nothing but train and eat and train and see what I could do to
Luke.
my body and got in sort of the
There
best
you are.
shape I've ever been in. And then had to maintain that for 4 months, which was pretty difficult.
Disney is the parent company of Marvel and ABC. The movie was also a family affair for the 38-year-old actor. His 10-year-old daughter, India Rose, and 8-year-old twin sons, Tristan and Sasha, have small roles in the film, but being a superhero on screen does not always translate at home.
My daughter the other day said to me that, she's into wildlife and animals and so on, and a friend of ours does a lot of wildlife rescue. And she said, why don't you have a cool job like Mark does? Look at me. And I'm like, I play superheroes. Oh, yeah, that's pretend, Dad. What about doing real stuff? And I was like, can't win, can you?
This was her debut? What was that like?
It was great. It started off as this tiny little role. And I said to Taika, I said, maybe my daughter could do it. And then I shot on an iPhone the scene, and then it evolved more and more, and she did a great job. Incredibly proud. My kids all played a small
I love
part
that
in this
picture.
film,
I
as
love
did
that
Taika's
picture when they were
kids,
tiny.
Natalie's kids and Christian's kids. They're all in it somewhere.
Have they seen the movie yet? Are they impressed by their roles in the movie?
My daughter is a little sort of, she cringes at it, and as I think you would. I mean, I don't. I think she's wonderful, but as a young kid to see yourself on screen is pretty daunting.
In 2014, Hemsworth and his wife Elsa Pataki, married for the last 12 years, moved their family from Hollywood back to his native Australia.
And we have sort of farm lifestyle and a bunch of animals and horses and motorbikes and so on, and spend most of the time outdoors, and that's kind of how I grew up too.
Is there anything you would tell that teenager now, if you could, about this crazy world of Hollywood that maybe he didn't know back then?
Yeah, I think I put a lot of pressure on myself, to sort of do the things I wanted to do and to help my family and so on. And I'd tell him to relax. I'd tell him that it's all going to be okay. Enjoy it, have fun. Let go. It's all cool.
And now with over 25 film credits to his name, Hemsworth has come a long way from the teenager who wasn't sure he'd be able to make a career out of acting, something he wanted to do to try and help his parents out financially.
I remember talking to my dad once and asking him, when they'd pay off the bank, the house loan. He said, "Oh, never. We'll do it till the day I die." I still remember the day, the first big paycheck I had. I got their account number off my brother and I said, "I'm going to put some money in their account to pay off the house." And I remember pulling over on the side of the road in London when I was shooting, and both my parents just in tears, and my dad not really understanding what had happened. I said, "You're done. That's it. You don't owe anyone anything anymore. It's all good."
I
Right.
think that's every kid's dream.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Good son. Good boy. Good
Our
man.
thanks to Zoreen. Up next.